Hello everyone. I'm live. I haven't went live in a minute. I've been extremely busy. As you guys know, I've graduated. And summer's classes started and I'm taking summer classes. I'm gonna be one of those career students. If you guys hear a fan going, it's because it's really hot in California and I have my air conditioner fan going. So if you hear a noise, that's what it is. And sorry for the window glare. But this is not going to be a regular fish video. It's about fish. My fish are here, but it's about YouTube drama and what's going on in the world of YouTube. I don't know. This is the fishing. I'm a fishing channel, talking about YouTube drama with the beauty industry. But I just feel like this needs to be said. So as many of you know, if you don't know, there is a YouTuber commentary channel called. Her name is Paige. She's from England, and she was hot. She's still hot shit. Like I look up to her. She's gorgeous. She tells the truth. She's just beautiful. And her work she puts out, her commentary she puts out is some real shit. And I'm not, just saying that, but I love watching her. I've been, when she only had like 500 followers. But yeah, whatever she says like is like legit. Like she doesn't, try to be biased. She, states the facts and her opinions. That's what we all do. So, if you want to know, you probably just put Jackie Aina's name in or Petty Page, and a lot of drama channels are already covered it, but I just want to put my 2 cents in. Because what appalled me, I'm talking about Petty Page and Jackie Aina. They're Petty Page's YouTube commentary, a drama channel, quote unquote, if you want to call it that. And Jackie Aina is a beauty YouTuber influencer. So she accused Petty Page of hacking her bank account and stole $1,500 from her. It doesn't work that way, and it's frustrating for me because I'm a coder myself. I went to school for code. I program. I could do all this stuff. So it hits me too, because I'm just like, dude, not everyone is a freaking hacker or, even knows how to hack. So, but anyways, after, she put up, Jackie put her video out, she deleted it, and she wrote something on Twitter about, she's doing a look for all the Muslims out there. It's going to be out for the end of Eid. I personally took offense to this. As a Muslim woman, Aquafuck, you don't know your password? That's hella funny. Yeah, so, as a Muslim woman, I feel like my religion is being appropriated. She's a Christian woman. I thank you for, being, pro, Islam or whatever. I just felt that it was wrong to appropriate my religion. I understand that, we use that word appropriation, but it's a real thing. I understand she's a minority herself, a woman of color, but I'm just so irritated the fact she even thought that was okay to do, and it just like one thing after another of bad shit she does. Like, I just can't take it. So I wrote her on Twitter. I said, so is Jackie Aina. I tagged her, and I tagged Petty Page, and I said, are you going to apologize or not? Right? And then I had seen her comment about, doing a Muslim look for the end of Ramadan. And I was so appalled. I was livid. I was disgusted. Like, how dare you? You just accuse somebody for fraud and hacking, internationally, because Petty lives in England. So it just disgusted me as a person. Like, how dare you try to appropriate my religion, to, you don't even want to apologize to Petty. Like, I don't know. It just irritated me, but she blocked me. Jackie Aina blocked me on fucking Twitter because I said what I said, and I wasn't rude or nothing like that. I said, as a Muslim woman, as a Muslim woman, don't do the look. Like, how disrespectful can you be? I understand that you're trying to, promote, I don't know. I can't even justify her actions of doing that. Like, I don't know. It just irks my soul. And, I've been blocked. I'm not an angel. I troll a lot, like, I like trolling, and I'm okay with trolling and all that kind of stuff. But, how dare you, though? Like, I'm still trying to, grasp. Like, I don't even have the words to put how upset I am just for, that ignorance. Like, it's like me, dressing up like Jesus on Easter, being like, hey, look, I'm Jesus. It's not, I don't know. I don't think it's something to be played with. Religion is supposed to be played with. I think, she probably had a good, heart, or good, tendencies, or I don't know. But I was just really appalled and offended that she's not even wanting to apologize to Petty Paige. I don't know. I'm way out of my element here talking on live about this, but I didn't write a script, or it's just whatever comes to my head. I just feel really disgusted, and I think that something needs to be done as content creators on YouTube. I feel that, women usually get criticized more than, say, male YouTubers. But, some stuff you can't just do. You can't go out and, like, she didn't name her in this deleted video. Hi, H.E. Aqua. How are you? Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of disgusted with the whole situation. That was my rant. So let's get into fish. Okay, so my swordtail male, his girlfriend died. The one that had all these little babies. She was older. Same with my two, Barney and Fred Flintstone, my two male guppies, my breeder males. I got from Guppy Train. But I have all these babies. I have my favorite two males. Do you see this long tail one? He's not colored up right now, but he has orange. Like, his tail's orange usually. It's kind of like the color of that male, but he just went behind the bush. Guppies are like the hardest thing to try to film because they be everywhere. Yeah, so here's one of the females I got from the Guppy Train. That's another video. No, I didn't put any more real plants in there. My plants are just have been growing. Like, as you can see, I took one off here. You see the grow. This one broke off. I have to replant. I just did a partial water change, so the water might be cloudy and dirty. But yeah, I just feel that it's sad that, I had to do an update about my my fish dying and having a little rant because I'm kind of irritated at the moment. But yeah, so yeah, this is one of my favorite males right here. Another thing I was going to make a video about is how Guppy Train's guppies are not breeding true. That was going to be my other, everyone was telling me, oh yeah, they're beautiful fish, and he gets them from overseas. And I could see that now. Look at, I have little pink ones. I have yellow ones. I have yellow males. Look at this one. Like, they're pretty, but they're not like show quality guppies. That's my major gripe. And they're throwing all different types of colors. You know, my two males were orange with a purple pink hue. I mean, I have some that have that. Like, it's a pearlescent. It's really pretty, but, you know, it just looks like they're mutts. You know, for the money that you pay for those guppies, you would think they would be breed true, but, you know, and that was, you know, I'm on... Yeah, the females and the males. Remember my two males with the pretty tails? I got my females and males from Guppy Train. This is a big one with the tail. Look at how hunched her back is. Like, that's not, like, there must have been so much inbred. Because look, like, she hunched back. Like, look at this one. This one is terrible too. Like, the other bigger females that you see, that I've grown out from his, from the original batch that I've gotten from him. So then you see the ones that are throwing yellows. There's a lot of golds in the bunch. You know, like, look at his tail quality. You know, I don't know. I'm just not happy. I feel that, like, as a breeder, when you go and you pick up, you know, expensive fish, show quality fish, you're expected to, you know, that they'll breed true. But I'm on a fish forum called Fish Lore. My screen name is on that site is Dila, Dila 415. If we were talking about this, I was having a discussion on the forum about the fish. So, you know, they're like, well, you know, I've heard they're not breeding true, and as you can see, they're not breeding true. That's another kind of disappointment in this tank. But maybe that's why, well, I've been really busy, so I haven't been really, you know, giving my tank the attention or videos. I mean, I have a lot of fry babies. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it blows, and, like, I know that, you know, I could have went to a lot of other breeders, you know what I mean, like Michael's Fish Room that has beautiful guppies. I know a lot of people have guppies that are, you know, breeding true, that obviously you could see, but it's, you know, everyone said it was a hype, and, you know, he was real nice. I'm nothing against the Guppy Train owner, Chris, you know, but it just, I wish, you know, I got my money was worth with these fish. But other than that, I'm okay. They're good fish. They're pretty. They do their job. they eat and poop. But yeah, it was kind of sad that, you know, they're not fully, like, look at her tail. Like, her tail isn't, like, not even there. I don't know if I could zoom in. Can I zoom in? Oops, sorry, too close. Like, look at her tail. Like, the color's not even there, and you can see the guppy fries in the back. Oh, I've seen more platies, so I know that, or swordtail platy crosses, I should say, because the mom was a platy and the dad was a swordtail. Sorry. Yeah, so that's the update on my fish tank. Do you guys have any questions? I know I haven't been around. Yeah, it's hot in California. If you live in California, I feel you. It's freaking hot. I wish it was some wind, but I live in the valley. I have no wind till the Delta air comes in later tonight. You know, what I wanted to do with this tank. Where's the angels? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about scrapping this main, because this is my main tank in my living room. I was okayed, you know, my partner okayed me to get another fish tank, but I was gonna get a fish tank to breed, these guppies because I was thinking that they were so beautiful. My males and my females were really pretty, but it didn't happen how the way I wanted it. So I was thinking about maybe getting rid of the guppies, starting new, keeping the ones I want, and then having a 20-gallon for my swordtails and my platies, and then maybe having an angel tank. Of course, you guys were right. You guys were right. I do not like substrate in my tank. It's hard to clean. It's my water quality. It's not bad, but I mean, I have to do. Oh, I did a water change, so it's kind of dirty. I did a partial water change. I was just worried because there's my as you can see, my window hits this my tank, and I was worried because it's like 100 and something degrees that the water was getting a little too warm. I've turned off my heater, so I've just been letting it go naturally. But I was just worried that it would have got a little too hot because of the window. I mean, I'm not against substrate, but Aquafunk and Andy's Angels, we've talked about it many times. It's just so hard to clean, especially with poop makers like guppies and platies that all they eat is eat and expel. So I mean, if I was gonna do this tank differently, I would take out the rocks. I was just actually talking about it this morning, what I want to do with this tank. It's oh shit. I know you guys are not interested in makeup and YouTube drama and stuff. I just needed to speak my piece about the whole situation. I think more people, it's a crazy, the internet is a crazy place. It's people could put damaging accusations on you, and that shit will never go away. Yeah, I mean, it's just people, get angry at you for your success or whatever, but, some stuff like child molestation, accusing people of people of fraud and, stealing money from your bank account, that's some serious accusations. And, if you don't have the proof, then don't say it. Oh, the word partner, that's my boyfriend. I use partner because, it's, I don't know. I just was raised. My mom called my stepdad partner when she was talking to, her colleagues. And it's just one of the things that stuck to me when I'm talking about my significant other. But, I don't know. Yeah, I was going to get 2 20-gallon tanks, and maybe I still can pick the guppies that I like and see what they, throw out, because as you can see, look at the top and you can see all these colors. Like, I have one that's like pearlescence, and I don't know. I'm just not happy. Oh, and I have this is a 38-gallon bow front, right? I can't even fill it up anymore past this line. I got it in October from PetSmart. There's a leak on the side right here. It's a leak. So I haven't siliconed it yet. I had cichlids before. My boyfriend was saying something about cichlids, and I don't know. I just I just think my son, he's 5, and I know, my boyfriend, he likes the, Jack Dempsey's and, the aggressive cichlids that, you can't have more than like 2 in, and I live in an apartment, so I'm limited on my space room. If I were to get a bigger fish tank, if I were to get cichlids, I would want into a bigger fish tank. Yeah, he calls them the ghetto fish. The ghetto fighting fish, he says. But no, he loves them. I thank him a lot for helping me, this last couple weeks of school, before graduation. He really tries to help. I had a really bad incident where my shrimp all collapsed. My shrimp colony collapsed. I woke up one day. I did a big water change. That was my fault. I know I wasn't supposed to change that much water, but I did a water change, and it wiped off my whole colony. My boyfriend, he went and bought me a couple of, I don't know if you can see them, some little more ghost shrimps. Let me see if it focuses. You can see they're under the plant. But yeah, he got me, some ghost shrimps to make up, because I spent so much money on some crystal shrimp, and I would never do that again. That was a mistake. I don't know. It was bad, like the pictures. I bought it. See, I have really bad time with online. I guess my trouble is buying online, because I bought from my fish store. I had about like 15, and they were doing great crystal red shrimps, but at like $8-9 a pop, I wasn't willing to buy anymore. And I went through a breeder. I have a video of unboxing, and they were tiny. They weren't as pictured, but they were tiny, and I was like, it's okay. They lasted a while, but it was just, they were so tiny that they had, no chance to, throw off offspring and stuff. So that was yeah, so it was, I'm just done buying fish online. If I actually went to the Guppy Train's house, I seen his setup, and he had a beautiful fish room. His fishes were beautiful. This wasn't his top of the line, but they were, one of his lines that he was working with himself. So, I just don't know. I just feel bad for, coming on and saying it, but it's the truth. And yeah. And you guys have any questions for me? I've been here 23 minutes. I gotta go cook dinner. Well, finish cooking dinner. I just had a little break. I wanted to talk about the situation and update everyone on my fish tank. I don't know. It's there. He's pretty. Look, he's showing his orange more right now. And it's so funny that these two boys right here, the one with the short tail and the long tail, remind me. They go back and forth. Like, I know I have multiple males in here, but they stay around like how my older fish did. Like my two other males, they were together all the time, dancing and playing and flashing at each other. So I find that it reminds me of them, so their genes, they carry on, but the quality of genes that I was expecting I was gonna get was a lot more. But love you guys. Thanks you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time I go live. You could hit me up on Facebook at DilaKeller, DILAKELLER. You can add me on Twitter is DilaKeller, same. And then on my Instagram, you could look me up at DilaKeller. And